Witches are fascinating, and there are plenty of movies to enjoy their magic. In today's video, we will discuss 10 best modern witch movies of 21st century.
When they eat us?
Coming in at number 10 is Hocus Pocus 2, the sequel to the cherished 1993 classic. This story follows three resurrected witches causing trouble in present-day Salem. A group of young heroes, a mix of fresh faces and familiar ones, must unite to stop the witches from wreaking havoc and trying to take over the world. The film not only continues the original story, but also dives into the backstory of these witches, who were executed in 1693. Fast forward to modern times. A couple of high school students accidentally bring the witches back to life, and a showdown ensues as they attempt to thwart the witches' quest for revenge and eternal youth. Hocus Pocus 2 pays homage to the original while adding humor and new characters. The witches
Alejandro, the transform a child into a mouse.
At number 9, we have The Witches, a dark and thrilling tale where witches are not just fairy tales, they are real, and they despise children. Narrated by Chris Rock, the story follows a young boy named Charlie, who ends up living with his grandmother in Alabama during the late 1960s, when they discover a gathering of witches in a fancy hotel, led by the flamboyant and menacing Grand High Witch, played by Anne Hathaway. The film takes a spine-chilling turn. The film excels in creating intense, nightmare-inducing moments, particularly during an encounter between Charlie and the Grand High Witch. Although the film's world-building and depth are not as strong as other doll adaptations, it leaves a lasting impression, reminding us that childhood fears can be very real and powerful. Oz, the Great and Powerful.
I think I could be.
At number 8, we have Oz, the Great and Powerful, an origin story of the Wizard of Oz that follows a small-time illusionist named Oscar Diggs. Set in Kansas in 1905, Oscar gets swept away to the magical land of Oz by a tornado. There, he encounters witches, fantastical creatures, and embarks on a journey to fulfill his destiny as the Wizard of Oz.
You happened to me!
The film introduces early versions of familiar witches, including Glinda the Good Witch and the Wicked Witch of the West. The film explores Oscar's transformation from a self-serving trickster into the powerful wizard behind the curtain, delving into themes of magic, deception, and the path to becoming a legend in the enchanting land of Oz. The Last Witch Hunter.
What happens next?
At number 7, we have The Last Witch Hunter, an action fantasy film centered on Calder, a witch hunter who, due to a curse, is immortal. His role is to maintain peace between witches and humans, but when his longtime companion dies, Calder discovers a plot to resurrect a powerful witch queen, putting the world's safety at risk. To stop her return, Calder must remember his death by solving a complex riddle left by his late friend and navigate a world filled with supernatural adversaries. The film unfolds a densely plotted action fantasy, combining confident and patient storytelling with striking visuals and action. The Craft Legacy.
Feel different.
Careful, a lot of weirdos out here.
At number 6, we have The Craft Legacy, a supernatural horror film that follows a new student at a Catholic high school who befriends three young witches. Together, they form a coven and explore their magical abilities, but as they delve deeper into their newfound powers, they unintentionally release dark forces that threaten their lives and the balance of the world.
I was starting to get a little worried.
Sorry, I was just hanging out with my friends. We've gone too far.
The film delves into themes of sisterhood, empowerment, and the consequences of tampering with the supernatural. delivering a modern take on the cult classic The Craft from 1996. Seventh Son.
Join us.
Show me what you are!
At number 5, we have Seventh Son, a medieval fantasy film, following Tom Ward, the titular Seventh Son, as he becomes the apprentice to a righteous witch-hunting spook portrayed by Jeff Bridges. Together, they must confront Julianne Moore's near-omnipotent witch, who seeks to harness her power during a rare celestial event. Romantic entanglements add to the complications, and the film is filled with computer-animated monsters, reminiscent of classic stop-motion animated creatures from older movies.
You and I rule this world.
This is your most important.
While it may not be a cinematic masterpiece, Seventh Son delivers an enjoyable mix of fantasy elements and thrilling monster battles in a concise runtime. Beautiful Creatures.
No matter what you do, no matter what they do to me, I'm still here. Now what does that tell you?
At number 4, we have Beautiful Creatures, a supernatural romance film set in the fictional town of Gatlin, South Carolina. The story revolves around a young man named Ethan Waite, who dreams of leaving his small, conservative hometown. However, his life takes an unexpected turn when he meets Lena DeShanis, a mysterious new girl with a secret. She's a witch. Together, they uncover dark family secrets, face the disapproval of their community, and struggle against a curse that could change Lena's fate on her upcoming 16th birthday.
This boy puts you in terrible danger.
I've been going out of my mind for the last 2 weeks. I don't care.
This supernatural tale weaves love, magic, and the challenges of defying destiny, making for an engaging narrative in a Southern Gothic setting. The Love Witch.
Strong the love gets.
And sex magic, of course.
At number 3, we have The Love Witch, a stylish and visually captivating film that blends comedy and horror with a distinct retro flavor. The story follows a beautiful and enigmatic young witch who arrives in a California town in search of true love, using her magical charms to make men fall for her. As her quest for love unfolds, the film delves into themes of desire, femininity, and societal expectations, with its striking cinematography and a nod to the Technicolor melodramas of the 60s.
Witchcraft is just a way of concentrating energy.
The Love Witch is a unique and satirical take on love, witchcraft, and the consequences of enchantment. Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters.
Hell yeah!
Morning, sunshine.
At number 2, we have Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters, a dark and action-packed fantasy film set in a world where the titular siblings, Hansel and Gretel, have grown up to become skilled witch hunters after surviving their traumatic childhood encounter with a witch in a gingerbread house. The movie follows their thrilling adventures as they travel from village to village, combating evil witches and uncovering a grand witchly conspiracy, with its blend of folklore and intense action. This film offers a twisted and entertaining take on the classic fairy tale, focusing on the siblings' quest to rid the world of malevolent witches. The Witch.
You turned against me.
I saw it.
You reek of evil.
At number 1, we have The Witch, a period horror film set in 17th century New England. The movie revolves around a Puritan family that has been banished from their plantation and settles at the edge of a dark and foreboding forest. Sinister and supernatural events begin to unfold as the family's newborn goes missing, leading them to believe that an evil witch lurking in the woods is responsible.
You've cursed this family.
The film delves into themes of religious fanaticism, paranoia, and the terror of the unknown. With its eerie atmosphere and unsettling narrative, The Witch offers a chilling and psychologically disturbing exploration of fear and superstition in a haunting historical setting.
That's it, guys. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.